What to do in Athens if you only have 2 days available. First stop every single day is your local bakery. You need to make a quick stop for tiropitas, panakopita or koulouri. These snacks, these savory snacks, will be really nice for you. They're not that heavy, so you can do your morning activities, but they will keep you full until lunchtime, so it's a perfect choice. The Acropolis Hill. You need to be at the entrance of the Acropolis at 8 in the morning. Getting here this early helps you avoid the crowds and the midday heat. Some extra tips for the Acropolis visit. First, you need to wear non-slip shoes. It's very easy to slip up there. When you reach the entrance, the only thing that it's allowed is water. No beverage, no food. And get lots of water with you, a few bottles per person. You will need it for sure. Expect to spend 2 hours here, so you will be done by 10. Pre-book your ticket to save some time. I will put in the description the link for that. Next, we head to Plaka for a relaxing break. But first I want to show you which way to follow, because some people get confused. So behind me is the exit from the Acropolis Hill. Some people choose to go on the left-hand side, but that's the way it's longer to reach Plaka. So when you exit, you go on the right-hand side, follow this path here, and actually I will show you why. When you reach at the end, you will see some stairs. I'll get closer and you will see that. So when you reach here, you follow them and you go up there. This is Archaeological Hill. So when you get up the hill, you have this beautiful view of the Acropolis. And I'll show you. And follow this path here. And you will have a nice view of the whole city. Right in front of you. So beautiful. This that you can see down here is the ancient Agora. The whole city. And the Acropolis. This hill is called Areopagus Hill, and it used to serve as court in ancient times for serious cases. So now, as we go down the stairs, we don't go on the right-hand side just here that we came from. We are going on the left-hand side to this beautiful path. Just a few minutes walking later, and we are in Plaka. Plaka is a charming neighborhood with picturesque streets and shops. I will link in the description a few places that you can go grab your coffee around Plaka, and you choose which one you want. Look, it's beautiful. It's 3 o'clock now, and it's a time that people, they're just indoors because they've done this their morning activities, so it's not that crowded. But if you come here earlier in the morning or later in the afternoon, it's like very crowded. I would dedicate 2 hours for Plaka to walk around and the coffee break. Just a few minutes walking distance from Plaka area, you can find the ancient Agora. This ancient marketplace used to be the heart of the city. Walk through the ruins and imagine how life used to be in ancient times. Don't miss out the Temple of Hephaestus, one of the best preserved ancient monuments in Greece. Right when you finish your ancient Agora visit, it's time for lunch. There are so many different options on restaurants right around that area. You can go either to Plaka area or Monastiraki or Theseo. They're all nice options and they're all walking distance from your location. I will link a few restaurants, maybe you like something of them, or you just walk around and find something that you like. And for lunchtime, I would dedicate more or less 2 hours. I've been saying for so long that when you visit Greece, be careful during summertime to not be in the outdoors from 11 to 4. And that's true. But if you only have one day, you don't really have the luxury of staying half of the day in the indoors. So I'm suggesting those things that you will do. But if you feel uncomfortable, or if you have any medical condition, or for some reason you cannot take anymore the heat, it's don't continue. Just go straight to your accommodation. Take a cold shower, because heat stroke is it's a difficult situation. I've had one a few days back, and it was horrible. And yeah, especially if you're not used to this kind of climate. Now, after you have this beautiful lunch, I guess you will be sleepy. You will need some time to rest, maybe take a cold shower or something. Because then in the afternoon, we still have a lot to do and a lot to explore. At 6 o'clock, exactly on the hour, is the changing of the cards, happening every hour. It's more convenient for you to be here at around 6 o'clock, so you continue for the rest of your evening around here. And it takes place just in Syntagma, just outside the parliament in Syntagma. The duration is around 10 to 15 minutes, and the guards arrive from the left-hand side, just around the corner. You will see them arriving this way. So you need to position yourself on the left, like how you look the parliament on the left. These guards are called Evzones. It's the highest honor for a Greek soldier to be in this position, and they're guarding the unknown soldier, all the soldiers that have given the life for the country of Greece. From Syntagma, going to Monastiraki, you can walk down Ermou Street, which is the main shopping market in Athens. So after the change of guards in Syntagma, you can come to this area. It's the Monastiraki Square. So I will tell you what to do after the change of guard, and you pick your own order. You come to this area, and there's many nice restaurants around and tavernas. It's the same area, actually, very close to where we were for lunch. So that one also is all valid, but I will add a few more. It's nice because you can find many nice places to have dinner. Tavernas, restaurants, everything is around here. And the most important is the rooftop bars. So one place is 360. The other one is Attic. The other one is A for Athens. The other one is MS Roof Garden. The other one is Hyper. There is one there, it's called CL. And pretty much there can be around 10 more which are like hidden from my specific spot. They all have the amazing view of the Acropolis. And during the night, the Acropolis lights up. Even if you don't want a fancy dinner and you just want a snack like a gyros or something, this is a perfect area for that. There are many options. And I will write down in the description my most preferred ones, so you know where to go. There are also very nice places for gelato and ice cream. I know gelato is Italian, it's not Greek, but it's super hot around here, so we appreciate something refreshing. First stop is the National Archaeological Museum, one of the most important museums in the world. This museum's collection spans over 5,000 years of history. I will say that again, 5,000 years. That's a lot. That's why it's one of the most important museums in the world. If you only have time for one museum during your visit, this is where you want to go. I know Acropolis Museum is nice and more popular, but the thing is that Acropolis Museum's collection, it's only about the Acropolis. This one has everything, all the history of Greece. If you have time for the Acropolis Museum too, of course do it, don't worry. It's like, I'm just suggesting in case that you don't have time and you need to pick one. Make sure to check the Mask of Agamemnon and the Antikythera mechanism, which is supposed to be one of the first computers in history. It is very easy to access here. Ammonia metro station is just 10 minutes walking distance from here, so it's like 3 or 4 blocks away. This museum's opening hours are 8:30 in the morning to 3:30 in the afternoon. Check that before you visit, just to be sure, because some days it might be different. I could spend here the whole day, and for sure I'm coming back to show you everything that is nice about this museum. But for you, since you're visiting for quite some tight timing, I would say 3 hours are more than enough. Next, we are going to the area that is just behind the museum, Exarchia area, which is one of my favorites because my university was just 10 minutes walking distance from here. And this is where I used to hang out and have lunch and dinner every time I was in the university. So that's very close to my heart. Behind me is the museum. Go on the left-hand side. We walk this way and we continue until the end of the block. So just turn left here and continue. This neighborhood is known for its bohemian vibe, street art, and vibrant culture. We are grabbing a bite in one of the local tavernas. It's too early in the morning for the Greeks. Nobody's around on this random Saturday, but you will enjoy the peacefulness and quietness of this place. You will love it. And this is the place that I would be when I was at university. It's called Hartes, which means literally maps. The places that I showed you, they're all like one next to the other. If you want to walk around and look what else there is, you can do so. There are so many small hidden places which are like very small and tiny with only 3 or 4 tables that can fit a few people, but the food is amazing. And for sure this is an area that you would enjoy, that you will enjoy. I'm pretty sure about it. But just in case you look something more posh, something more fancy, I don't know how to explain. Right next to Exarchia area, it's Kolonaki area. So if you want to go there, it's just 5 minutes walking distance. It is actually 15 minutes walking distance, but still it's nice. You're under the trees and you walk around, it's beautiful. It's a little bit uphill, so you might be out of breath, but if you want the local experience, you need to do that. Around 20 minutes from the museum to walk here. It's totally worth it. I love walking around, actually. I think the best way to experience the city is by walking around. This place, Kolonaki, is just 5 minutes away from Syntagma as well. So if you don't want to go around from the museum, when you visit Syntagma Square, just come here. It's really easy to access, just 5 minutes walking distance, and it's beautiful. It's, I told you again, the posh area of Athens. The boutiques are here, and most of them in Vukurestiu Street. I will link everything I told you. For this lunch break and walking around, I would dedicate 2 hours, maybe 2 hours and a half, since Kolonaki is a little bit further. So let's say by 2, you will be done with these activities. After this, I think you need a break. So for 2 hours, just go home, just go to your hotel accommodation or whatever you stay, and take a shower and maybe a power nap. This one, something to refresh you for later, because still we have a lot to do later and very nice stuff, I promise. It's 4 o'clock. 5 minutes to the hour, you should be by Syntagma, the parliament, for the changing of the guards. We saw that yesterday as well. Is it so nice to see it 2 times? Yes. Do you have to? Maybe yes, maybe not. But it's the starting point for the next places that we want to go. So, since you're here, why not? When the changing of the guards finishes, you go on the right hand side for the National Gardens and what's next. 2 points before we go. First, since you're here by the metro, grab 2 tickets inside the metro station, which is just in front of the parliament. 2 tickets per person that costs €1.20 each. We are gonna need those later. Second point, those writings that you see on the floor with the red letters, it's of people that they died in a tragic train accident just early 2023. Most of them, they were students, like in their 20s. So please, when you walk here, just be careful, don't step on these names. The entrance to the National Garden. This is the National Garden. It's really beautiful. It's very relaxing. It's like a fresh breeze of air in the city center. We're just next to the parliament, and you can just come here, like relax for a bit, enjoy your walk. The sound that you can listen is the cicadas, or whatever it's pronounced, I don't know. And it's everywhere because it's super hot now. From the park, we are going through the park and we're going to Zappeion. It's a beautiful building and I will show you. And after that, we're going to Kallimarmaro, which actually means the beautiful marble. Just relax, like that's the point of this walk, just to be out in the nature and enjoy. I don't know where I am now. I cannot find the exit. I just want to go that way, but I'm stuck. So I'll just walk around. Just in case you were wondering, how are you going to lose all this weight from the nice food and the gyros and the moussaka and the pites and whatever? Don't worry, you're going to walk a lot. So everything's going to be poof. It's going to be fine, don't worry. One more thing about the park. Be ready to get lost. I've been looking for the exit to go to this uphill and I cannot find it, but it's okay. It's gonna be somewhere like this side. It's okay. There was sign somewhere, but I lost it and I'm not going back now to see. But don't worry about it. There is always something nice. I think I found it. Oh yeah. Here you are. All the major events and exhibitions and all the important things happen in Zappeion, which is one of the most important buildings in Greece. I love it, but it's too hot, so I'm gonna continue. And if you come here, there is one walk just down here that goes to Kallimarmaro. If you want to pass through the park though, where we were before, you just continue and you don't go to the exit that I showed you. You just continue and you will find it on your own way, the exit that goes to Kallimarmaro. Still there is a way out. Right, reaching to the exit and you can already see the stadium. It was built for the modern Olympic Games, which first started in 1896. People can go up to there and climb up to the very end, the last stairs. It is beautiful. You need to be really careful, it can be slippery. And so you can enjoy and you can enter and see like how beautiful it is from the inside. For your visit to Syntagma, to walking through the park and Kallimarmaro, I think 2 hours are enough. Behind the park, this is like the beginning of the buildings that you see, is a Pagrati area. One of the most vivid and beautiful neighborhoods in Athens city center. Many locals live here, many nice tavernas, nice foods, nice cafes, everything is beautiful. Still walking distance, So it's really nice. It's one of the areas also I recommend for you to stay because look, it's so close and it's much cheaper than Plaka, you know, the other areas in the very center. This area, Pagrati, has many beautiful places like this one behind me. Like very small and very, like you just walk around and you find something nice. If you like whatever you see, just go sit and enjoy your dinner there. Still up here, I don't know, it's always up here. Look at this nice place. Just here. I want to show you something on the opposite side. Just here. You see there are places like that. Just walk around. It's full of these nice places. You just walk around and suddenly you have this type of stairs. And poof. So beautiful. It's just by the city center. Actually, it's in the city center, but it's like you're in a village, away from everyone. And I'm out of breath. I feel I did the marathon just by walking up these stairs. Now, after your beautiful dinner around here, I think you need like a local experience for sure. So now I'm taking you to the beach. I'm taking you to the closest marina from the city center, which is Flisvos Marina. Right next to that, there is a beach where you can swim like normal. So, if you're ready for that, just grab your swimming suit before you leave your hotel and follow me. We're heading back to where the stadium was, but this time we're going to the opposite side of the street and I'll show you the bus stop. I'm here again, just opposite of the stadium. I want you to be really careful. It's not on the same side of the stadium. I'm on the opposite side. Look at the stadium, cross the street and just wait here. You take the 550, which is the last one. This is where you're gonna need the tickets that I told you to buy in Syntagma metro station before. So one ticket per person for way going and one ticket for coming back. Unless you want to take a taxi, which from here is around maybe 10 euros, I'm not sure. I will check. I think it should be around 10 euros. You can download Uber or Free Now app. Free Now is more popular in Greece than Uber. So I will link both of them. By taxi, like from here to there, it's like 10 minutes. Beautiful sunset. Here we are. Right here. When you reach at the very end, I need you to follow this route, just here. Let me pass the car. This door right here. It's just 2 minutes walking distance. And you reach this beautiful place. And this is where the beach starts. Right here. This is the beginning of a few kilometers of beach. You can come here and walk. Now it's sunset time, it's 9 p.m. and still there are so many people in the water. It's super crowded and super nice. At any point that you feel tired and you think like that you want to come back, just by here is a tram line. Just here is a tram line in between me and the cars. So you just grab a tram and you go back to the city center. You need to take the one that goes to Syntagma. because from here it's two different options of tram. Actually, I forgot to tell you. Oh, just here it is. I forgot to tell you that from the city center, also you can take the tram to come here. I only said about the bus, but also tram is available here. Now we cannot wait. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye!